Good morning everyone and welcome back to Stardew Valley and of course to Fuzzy Ferret Farm. Let's check what's on the television. Fortune teller first. Right, the spirits are displeased. That's rather unfortunate. And the weather report. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. Oh, that's actually kind of cool because it means that on, I think it's Shane's birthday tomorrow, we're not going to have to worry too much. Okay, let's check what we've got here. Hey kid, here's a recipe for a little treat my pappy used to make. Cook it slow. Cheese cauliflower. Fantastic. Farmer Aavak, I have a request for you. I need a fresh cauliflower for a recipe I want to make. Could you bring me one, Jody? I will certainly try. Let's have a quick look. Collections. Does it have my cooking recipes? No. I need to actually cook before I get that. Unfortunately, I don't have any cauliflower as well. Drat, damn, and blast, I say. Hello. Leaf in. See, I didn't get it wrong this time. I'm going to need my watering can before I do anything, though. Right, let's go and quickly water Leafin's bowl. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do today, other than go to see the merchant. But before we go anywhere, let's go ahead and pick all of our produce up, and we'll find out if we got anything good. We got another 2 golden. We need 1 more. Just 1 more. How unfortunate. Now that's coming with me. This is also coming with me. Do I have anything else I need to take to Gunther? I don't. Well, actually, no. Why am I picking that up? These can all stay in here for now, whilst I go about watering the plants. So I will bring you back when that's all done, and then we're going to be going out and ideally visiting the merchant, also visiting Gunther. And I didn't water this area the correct way. Damn it! That will make my brain itch for a little bit until I've forgotten. But yeah, we've got a full day ahead of us, so I will see you in a few seconds. Okay, there we go. We managed to do all of that in just 1 refill. Wow, I mean, you know, not including the refill that I did before leaving. Right, we'll drop that off. I'm going to bring along my axe today because we're possibly going to go and clear out quite a lot of the just random odds and sods that are around the merchant area. I'm going to also keep my Silver Star parsnips. Now, unfortunately, what I like to do, and what I've mentioned in the past, is when I get the chance to, I prefer to bring only Gold Star items to PA, or Silver Star items at a push, but I do not take just regular items to PA if I can help it. However, I need the money right now because I'm about to go to the merchant, and it's very possible this is going to be something that I can only get from the merchant if I've got more money than this. I mean, there's only the rare seed, and I'm going to try and hold off on purchasing those. It was a fair point that someone made that actually I should just buy those later on, not right now. Nothing posted today. Hello? Yeah, it's just Shane's birthday. You know what, though? I'm going to keep 1 of these parsnips. I'm going to give it to Pam a bit later. Oh no, never mind. Pam has already had all of them. So here we go. Now the reason why I don't like doing this particular is that you end up with people will occasionally visit and they'll oh, actually I should talk to Pia before I leave. I shouldn't just show up here, take my stuff, give me money, bye. But people will occasionally buy things from Pierre. And if they buy a low quality item, which for all intents and purposes is the default quality item, they may comment on it. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for me, it's embarrassing for Pierre, it's embarrassing for everyone involved in that debacle. I hope things are going well on Fuzzy Ferret Farm. I'd hate to see it all dried up. No, don't worry, we're going to be fine. But the sort of things they'll say are, oh yes, I bought whatever, and I tried to cook with it, and it stank the house out. Oh, it was terrible. I feel horrible. They don't seem to realise that I'm the only one selling this stuff to PA, but maybe they're just being polite. Oh, it's boiled beet again tonight. I'm sorry, but it sucks. Hello, Gunther. I would like to donate some things. Now, first and foremost, I would like to donate a quartz. Ooh, I've got a new reward. And an earth crystal. Alright. What you got for me? Collect rewards. Melon seeds. I approve of this quite a lot. Hi, Penny. Here's a secret. My mother loves parsnip soup. I gave it to her 1 year and she wouldn't stop talking about it. Thank you very much. Here you go. Thank you, this looks special. It is, just for you. Scarecrows. Once you start growing a lot of crops on your farm, you can expect to be visited by crows. In the morning, you might discover that a crow has made breakfast of some of your hard work. One way to prevent those bothersome crows from eating your crops is to set up scarecrows near your crops. The other way is to employ people with shotguns. Be aware that scarecrows have limited range, so you'll need multiple if your farm is large. Scarecrows keep track of how many crows they've diverted. You can use that to tell if they're in a useful spot. Collectible scarecrows aren't just for looks. They work just the same as regular model. Wow. How deep do the mines go? We've already seen this one, haven't we? Bonded by many Stardew explorers over the years. The truth is, no one really knows, or at least they aren't telling anyone. Unfortunately, many of those who ventured deep into the mines have never returned. However, there have been a few bold adventurers who have travelled deep into the mines and have resurfaced with interesting reports. Apparently, there are 3 distinct areas. Yeah, we've definitely read that one before. There we go. An old farmer's journal. I've been here for a year now, and I've started to make friends with the local townspeople. It sure feels great. And they're sending me gifts and secret family recipes in the mail too. That's really helpful. But it's not why I'm giving them gifts. I just want to be people's friends. Well done, mysterious farmer. I don't know you. It hurts. Every time she says, she does know me. We just don't know each other well. That's the difference. Seems the girls are wrestling in the kitchen. If you hear squeaks here and there, understand that it's nothing bad. They're just talking with their playful voices, which are significantly more high-pitched. Let's go see if we can buy, not buy, sorry, some forage, some urchins, some coral, coral and urchins and coral. Okay, well I guess one will have to do. Rightio then. Now, what we can do at this point is I'm going to take the long way back to the farm and we can drop off our seeds. In fact, ooh, hello. The fresh air of this valley is good for the body and the mind. A quick stroll outdoors always invigorates me. Same here, actually. If I'm feeling a little bit tired after quite a lot of recording or something, or I only just got up to do some recording, and I'm not quite feeling it just yet, I'll just go for a walk. I have a habit of immediately doing work the moment I wake up, which is not always the best time to do work, I'll be honest with you. We need to go and drop these off. I will drop the coral in the produce bin, I think, straight away. We are going to need it, but coral is so prevalent that it's just not something I feel that we need to worry about right now. We will drop this off. I don't need that right now, but we are going to need to plant the everything. Let's do that. I'm quite fond of games where the planting mechanic is a little bit more... Oh, why? Ah, that is so annoying. Oh well. I will go and buy more. That is so annoying. Stupid axe. But I'm quite fond of games where the planting mechanic is a little bit more along the lines of you just throw out a handful of seeds and that seeds the area. Rather than, yeah, you have to plant each individual tiny little seed one by one. I can't believe I just pickaxed 2 parsnip seeds. That was a lot of money to just throw away. Actually, so many people have said... there we go. Stupid tools. Now I can see what you're going to do. Not that that would have saved me, because I thought I had the watering can out. But that's something that quite a few people have mentioned, and I noticed I was watering the wrong areas just there. You got to have the timing quite good when you're just holding down the water key. This stuff can definitely be incorporated into a healthy diet. Hi, Abigail. Oh, I just realized it's Friday. Sometimes I totally lose track of time. Oh, well, me too. Ever since I started doing YouTube. 40 gold just thrown away like that. But The thing when you work for yourself is Saturday, Friday, Sunday, they look very much like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Monday, and by the same token, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Monday look exactly the same as Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a very odd place to be. Right, let me go and drop that down. There we are. Scallywags. But my trees there are coming along, which I'm happy about. I do need to clear up the farm a little bit more. And by a little bit more, I mean a lot more, actually. That'll have to happen in a bit, though. Righty-ho, then. Let's go around and see what this part of the valley has to offer. You know what? Let me go to the merchant first. Everything else I can do afterwards. I can also chop these trees down fairly happily. They will regrow exactly the same tree, I believe. Not entirely certain on the exactly the same tree part, but they will regrow. Really? 1,000 gold for a bee? I somehow think not, my friend. The mushroom, though, is almost worth getting. The crystal fruit I know I'm going to need. The radish I'm not sure about. I mean, the crystal fruit is basically forage. I'm fairly certain that that you get in winter. The red mushroom. See, if I pick this up now... Alright, you're coming with me. There's a lot of money to spend on it. An awful lot of money. But I'm hoping that that is going to help me out later on. Now, the reason why I'm happy... Oh, I'm sorry, little frog. Reason why I'm happy to pick that up now is because I've really been considering my options on whether to go for the fruit bat area or the mushroom cave. And I've more or less made up my mind that I'm going to go for the fruit bat. If for no other reason than I didn't last time. But it's fair to say that a very chunky part of my reasoning comes from the fact I really like bats. There we go. And it was grass now. Let's get all of these. You as well. Now, what I'm doing here is not just gathering seeds and fiber. I'm actually clearing the way for extra forage. Because the forage respawns over time. And it simply picks a location. If that location happens to be viable, then it'll put a bit of forage there. Thank you, this looks nice. If it's not, then it simply won't look again. You can catch me at the saloon most nights. I know. And I imagine you drink responsibly as well. I like to imagine that money just goes there, just a glass or two a day. And that's actually pretty good for you. If you got like certain health problems, it can improve it, from what I understand. Like blood pressure, like a glass of wine is fairly good for that, from what I understand. Or maybe that's just what a lot of my friends who may be raging alcoholics say to make themselves feel better. I like to believe that it's true, though, because it justifies my consumption of a glass of wine a day. There we go. Now then, got a decent bit of energy left. I could do a wee bit of fishing. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I'm so sorry. These poor frogs. I'm just chasing them around, destroying their homes. Like, oh my god, when will this madman leave? There we go. Now, it seems like an odd thing to do, especially considering my farm isn't yet finished. But my farm doesn't produce forage like this, so it makes sense to come up here and get this place ready and primed for the best sort of forage distribution that I can get. Oops. There we go. Now there's going to be a chunk of people at the saloon. So with that, I'm going to head back to my farm. I'm going to pick up some things that I can use as gifts. And we're going to head into the saloon. It's Friday night, why not, eh? Also, I'm in need now of getting enough money together to get Shane his favourite gift. I mean, the only one that I'm aware of that I have access to... Oh, dear. The only one that I think I can get for Shane right now is a... Let's wrap those up. The only thing that I can think I can get for Shane would be the beer, unfortunately. Let's drop these off as well. I want that for Abigail if I get the chance. I'll take a daffodil as well. And... you know what? No, I'll bring the mushroom as well. So that way I can send it... Let's plant these. I can pop it into the community center too. So the problem with last minute plantings is you have to water them as well. There we go. Right, it's off to the saloon. I may have missed most people there by this point, because I'm fairly certain that most people actually leave the saloon by this time and start heading home. It might be 10 o'clock though. We'll see. We'll see. I may have missed Abigail though. And that is unfortunate if I have. Let's get the amethyst out. Sorry, the oh yeah, it is amethyst. Just in case. Aha! Fantastic. Here you go, Abigail. I seriously love this. You're the best, Aavak. Oh, that makes me so happy to hear. Hey, Sebastian. I don't really know you. No, that is true. Here you go, Sam. This is interesting. Really, Sam? Did I ever tell you we used to live in the city? No, and frankly, I don't care. You don't like daffodils. You strange and diabolical individual, you. I've been working hard all week. I deserve a little relaxation on a Friday night. I agree. You do. Handling salty fish all day makes me real thirsty. The weather doesn't really matter to me. I typically stay near my shop year-round. Don't you have work to do? I do. And with an attitude like that, it's a wonder you're going to get any bloody birthday presents at all. Good evening, Aavak. I'm glad to see you relaxing at the saloon. It's good for you to take a break now and then. Your grandfather always used to work himself too hard. I'll have an extra beer in his honor tonight. Marnie doesn't seem to notice that you're there. Oh, Marnie. Our relationship just breaks my heart. It really does. It's simpler to be friends with the trees. They don't have much to say. Oh. That breaks my heart a little bit as well. Here you go. Actually have this. This is a really nice gift. Thank you. You're welcome. Oi, Gus, give me another pint of your strongest, even though I'm not going to pay. Business has been really good tonight. I am pleased. I am pleased for you. Ah, spring. The season of pastels. I actually prefer jewel tones myself, though. Oh, excuse me. How's Mum bringing about fashion again? Wasn't I? This might be where your sister gets it from, actually. Her love of fashion. If that were the case, that would actually be kind of sweet. The younger sister sort of growing to be fascinated by the interest of the older sister. Well, we'll slip in here and deliver some forage. Oh, perfectly. Let's head down here. Dunk. Right. Well, it's probably not going to be... There we go. Boink. Now, if I got all of the resins, we would complete that entire bundle straight like that, which would be fantastic if we can. Absolutely fantastic. I would be super, super happy. I'm fairly certain that there are going to be other bundles that require the mushrooms, though, so we can't yet be completely satisfied with that, but we'll see. Right, well, that's more or less it, isn't it? Yeah, so let's head home. We might do something with the last little bits of our energy. Maybe clear up some more of the grasses around our farm. Unfortunately, there's no point in gathering the grass, just the sort of weed grasses. As the grass is... What are you doing to my plants? Please do not tell me that you can break my plants. Damn it. I forget there's like a timer on using that again. Damn it. Nope. How are you so fast? That was so many levels of failure. I'm not even sure how to express it properly. There we go. Let's gather all of these while I can. Now, one thing I wouldn't want to do is discourage any enemy from spawning, because that's like the whole point of this area, is for me to be able to go out and indulge my combat training a little bit. And there we are. Hello. Shall I go up there and say hello? Go on then. And by hello, I mean murder. I am actually a horrible person sometimes when I think about it. Let's head back. Okay, we've got another mixed seed. That's kind of cool. We can definitely plant that before I turn in. Oh, actually, it's a little bit late for that now. I'll just go straight to bed, I think. There we are. We'll drop off the mixed seed. Actually, no, we won't. We'll hold on to it so that I remember that I've got it. Right, okay, it is time for sleep. A little bit late for us, but hopefully we'll make a little bit of money this time. Hooray! Level 4 in foraging. We can now make wild seeds for the summer, and we can make the charcoal kiln. So, now when we've got spare wood, we can just turn it into charcoal, which is actually pretty awesome. And we can turn it into charcoal at a fair +1 wild berry harvesting. Wonderful. At a fair conversion rate, actually. I've not really looked at it, but might it be cheaper to just buy the wood from Robin rather than the coal from Clint? I need to look into that. I need to find out. If that is the case, then poor old Clint. Ah, a rainy day. Farmer's best friend. Weather report. Welcome to Cos 5. It's going to be clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Very well. And fortune teller. Special and good to humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Ah, wonderful. Hopefully, we've got a load of produce that I can sell. Hey there, had some extra wood lying around. I thought maybe you could use it. Take care. Oh, thank you so much, Robin. Oh, that's so wonderful. Such a kind thing for a carpenter to do. There we go. And we have got not very much in the way of produce ready. Ooh, is the kale ready yet? Now, I don't think a scythe will take out something unless it's ready. No, okay, good. A chicken statue. Very well. Very well. Do we have? No, we do not. Very well. We'll pop that in there then as well. Everything else is good. Is there anything I want to take out and sell, perhaps? I could take the herring and sell them, just to make a little bit of extra money. In fact, I could take the green beans as well. As much as I don't really want to, maybe I should. Okay, we can sell all of that, and that'll bring me a small bit of cash. A small bit of cash. I need a little bit more copper, really. I think we're going to go and we're going to spend the day fishing, aside from trying to find enough money, or make enough money. I'm not going to just find it. I'm just wandering along. Oh, a penny. Oh, a penny. Oh, a penny. I did quite a lot. I don't know what the penny to gold conversion rate is, but I can only assume it's fairly brutal. Ooh, new quest. What is this quest then? Bored? Can someone bring me a gold bar? Abby, I mean, you're offering a fair compensation there, okay, but I'm bored. I've got a spare gold bar lying around. I don't know. It doesn't need to be special gold bar. You know, you don't need to have fished it out of some wrecked ship or anything. But I do really need a gold bar. Thanks. What is she gonna do with it? Hello. All right. I would like to donate a chicken statue, and that can go. Chicken statue can go down there. Now, fairly soon, I'm going to get a chicken statue back. Yes, thank you. Fair enough, like, you know. Can't complain, can't complain. Right. It is 8:10. I'm going to go down and I'm going to spend a fair old bit of time on the beach, or rather on the pier, fishing, and then immediately selling my catches to Willy, because that's going to be a fairly good return for me. I'll also see if there are any urchins or coral over here that I can give to Willy as well. That should bring me to the point that I've got enough money, I would imagine. I mean, my 2 herrings, the produce that I've got on me, oops, and the forage from the beach should not be too bad. How much does it take? 20 wood and 1 gold. Ugh. I could do that one already. I can make a meal machine already. That would be wonderful. Quite a few of the things I've got require a little bit more than I really have to offer. I could make 2 more tree tappers, though. Huh. Tempting. I've got to be honest. Very tempting. Let's go and see if Willy's up to purchasing these herring off me. There we go. We've got enough straight away. Oh, that's wonderful. Still, I'll continue with my original plan. We'll just spend the day fishing from the ocean. Or rather the shore, isn't it? I mean, it is technically the ocean. These are ocean waters, but it's going to be very different fish that are going to be here than out in the middle of the ocean. Come on then, you. I wonder what you are. You're a little bit energetic, but you're not overly swift. A halibut. Very well. That was a new record as well. Oh, wow. The line is completely straight. This is very fortuitous, I would say. Uh-oh. Are you going to go down? You scoundrel. You made me think you were going down. Well played, though. Another halibut, no doubt. I've not had very much luck with the maxes lately. My casting is terrible these days. I need to improve on that rather urgently. Come on. Let's go for a perfect, shall we? Perfect! Oh, it's a herring. It's a gold star herring. That is amazing. That's like the equivalent of at least an iridium axe. At least. We should be able to make a... Oh, seaweed. Hello. And the nice thing is, since I'm just fishing, I can just go straight in there and just sell everything to clear up my inventory. Ah, scallywags. Well done, you. I'm not sure this is going to be a halibut, though. No, it was a sardine. Very well. A gold star sardine. Wow. We're doing fairly well. Those are coming with me, though. I'm not going to sell those. Sorry, but they're going in the box for my inevitable display. I will consume the seaweed, though. That frees up 2 more spots. However, Willy does point out that Malus must not like fish. So, worries me a little bit. But it is significantly better for that display to have things from different sort of disciplines. The more variety you can offer, the better, by far. Got an anchovy, a gold star anchovy. I'm not sure if we need an anchovy or not. Yay, Max. Oh, we'll double check. It is possible. And if so, that is wonderful. But I'm actually fairly certain we don't need it. Go ahead then, you can just gobble that down. I'm waiting until basically 12 before we head back out. I was expecting to make lots of money, but unfortunately I keep finding things that I kind of want to keep hold of. Alas. Fishing, genuinely, if you're not too bad at fishing, you can make a lot of money just fishing in this game. So the river farm would be quite decent, I would say. Quite a decent place to set up if you're happy to just fish. Of course, with a Let's Play, you've got different concerns. Largely, you don't want to be just doing this one thing over and over again. It's not that engaging. You can spend all day doing it and you'll have ridiculous amounts of cash coming in, but it wouldn't necessarily make for the most engaging Let's Play, let's be honest. If you're lucky, you might see a frog in this weather. Fair enough. It's Abigail asking for a gold bar. That's quite a lot to ask for, Abigail, I'll be honest with you. Valley looks more interesting in the rain, don't you think? I completely agree. I think everything looks more interesting in the rain. My garden is happy today. Right, Pierre, I would like to sell... Yeah, we'll sell all of those. Up over 1,000. Fantastic. I need to get to the 2,000 for that. So badly. So badly. Right, well, let's have a quick look. And of course, I went and stood outside for this because I need to know anchovy. Anchovy. No, we've already got that one. It's not going to be in there. No, I shouldn't even bother looking there. Tuna. No. Okay. Then the anchovy shall simply go into our range display box. I mean, it's a gold star item. I mean, I've got 3 gold star fish. But I would like to, like, save up these gold star items right now, because for the next year, I'd like to use different things. I'd like to mix it up, you know? There we go. Bump, bump, bump. We've already got quite a nice display in here. Like, the majority, we've got some forage. That would also count as forage, but because it'll only sell to Willy, I'm not sure if it comes under a different thing. We've got some vegetables. We've got some flowers. Well, I think that still counts as, definitely counts as forage, actually. Coral counts as, oh, it's in a separate distinction all its own. Huh, alright. That's not too bad. But I don't really need multiples of these, as it happens. I could just sell those. Give them away as gifts. That sort of thing. I think that's a reasonable idea, actually. Right. Well, it is Saturday, after all. You're going to need to remember to swing by and say hello to Shane. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I bet Shane would like this, given his love of all things chicken. But for now, shall be ours. Let's not pop it there. See, the thing is, where on earth am I going to put a chicken stand? It's a little bit garish, I'll be honest. It's not that I don't like the chicken statue. It's just like, where do you put a chicken statue? Alright, well, let's go around here. Try not to destroy all of my crops. But I mean the trees by crops. However, we do want to clear some of this up. Only a little bit, though. Then we are going to chop down some trees in the forest out here. If I spot Haley... oh, actually, no, I don't have any daffodils. Drat, okay. Well, definitely if I spot Leah. She would be quite happy with a gold star dandelion, I'm sure. There we go. Gather up the everything. These will immediately re-sprout, which is fine. I've got plenty of energy thanks to not having to water today. Early on, that's the main thing, honestly. Rain days mean that you've got twice as much energy to do anything else for the rest of the day. Normally on a rain day, my goal would have been to get down the mine as fast as possible because I could spend the whole day there. And I would probably come up with quite a lot. At the moment, my backpack is so limited that that is not as useful to me right now. Additionally, it's Shane's birthday, and I know if I go down the mine, I will miss my timing, and I'll like re-emerge at like 11 o'clock. I'm like, oh, drat. There we go. And we'll get you as well. I'm not going to take all of these trees though. This is the last one I'm going to cut down from over here. I feel too bad just wiping them all. I'm very glad to have all of the pine cones, not acorns. Ah, I was such a derp. There we are. You know what? I will cut this tree down though. Now I've got plenty of acorns. Damn it! So easy to say. Now I've got plenty of pine cones. Then I should be able to make a couple of field snacks. So that does play into us being able to go and do a little bit of mining later on. But also, we can expand out our little area somewhere else. We're not going to expand it out here. We can definitely do it elsewhere. I've got a fair old chunk of wood. I would super duper like to get us... oh, actually, I'll take one of these out with me. I'll take that out as well. Have I given Shane plenty of presents today? Shane's already had two. Never mind then. Abigail has only had one though. Willy has had no gifts. Yikes. That is bad. Wow. Oh, wait. Vincent had a birthday. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oddly, Pam and Shane are going to probably end up being the two that I've got the highest hearts with for a little while. Simply because I can give them things that they like so much. It's odd how that works out in the beginning of the game. Right. We're not going to be able to sell my gold star forage to Pierre at this point. Which is unfortunate. Because that would not have been a bad move. Actually, before I go anywhere else. Oh, there are no salmon berries over there. Never mind then. We'll head straight to the saloon instead. Off we go. This is remarkably soothing though. It's only the middle of the day as well. Well, actually, it's early evening, not the middle of the day, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Hey, so I picked up a parsnip at the store last night. Grandma made her special casserole. It's not good weather for sports. Oh well, I can always lift weights inside. Oh, interesting. Didn't comment that it was poor quality. This weather makes me thirsty. How about you, Harvey? Does this weather make you thirsty too? Hi, Aavak. Read anything in the library lately? Actually, yeah. I read a couple of books I found under the beach. Need a hot meal? No, I need liquid refreshments. Here we go, Shane. You remembered my birthday. I'm impressed. Thanks. Let's have a look. Wow. Yep. Things are going good. Well, I'll see you around then. If the local fishing scene got a bit more lively, I'd expand the shop stock. Leah. Excellent. Here we go. This is a really nice gift. Thank you. You're more than welcome. Hey, Gus. Hi there, Aavak. I'm glad to see you. You're always welcome here. And that is why I keep coming back. Oh, you've already given Emily 2 gifts. Oh, damn it. What a silly, arbitrary limit. It never rains in Calico Desert. Well, I mean, would you like this, Willie? You like stuff like this? To be fair, I don't think that's his I actually might be his dislike, but it's not his hate response. Still saddens me, but oh well. Let's get in a little bit of fishing done before we head home. Then we'll pop that into the produce bin. Then I need to get the ferrets some breakfast. Because they're starting to watch me like, is it time to wake up yet? There we go. We have got a 24-inch smallmouth bass. Fantastic. And a max cast. Fantastic. Twice over. Wow, gold. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm very much liking that we're starting to get gold quality fish now. That is pretty awesome. It makes me feel very happy. We might even get a fishing level if we're super, super lucky. A gold bream? My lord. At this rate, our Grange display will just be fish. It won't be. But it might be. But it won't be. If nothing else, though, it means that we are going to be able to sell them for a bit more than normal. And additionally, if we absolutely needed to eat them, then they would give us more energy than normal. That's 23 energy versus the 18 energy of a silver star. That was 45. My lord. There we go. Let's see how many perfects we can get today. We've been doing fairly well on the perfects today, honestly. Oh, I had to say it, didn't I? I have to say it. I was thinking it. I was thinking at the time. I'm going to say something dumb, aren't I? Yep. I'm going to say something dumb. And then I'm going to be super regretful of it. Actually, do I need a shad for the community center? Let me double check. No, I've already put a shad in there. Okay, that's fine then. I had a feeling that I had, but It's always best to double check since it doesn't cost me anything. Not even time, because the game pauses when I check. That's something worth remembering. See, that's right away. The algae really isn't that bad of a thing to catch because you have no guilt whatsoever over eating it. It's not something you're going to save to sell anyway. Right, what are we going to get? Oh, I need to keep the bar a little bit closer to the top there. There we go. Got ourselves another silver bream. I really wouldn't mind if we can get ourselves another level of fishing. Come on, can I get both? No, I'm not going to be able to get both. Just going to have to accept it. Alright, what are we going to get from that, though? And we've got another bream and fuck all. Very well. At this point, yeah, sure, I'll call it a night there, I think. Time to head home. And my head isn't even that wet, thanks to my straw hat. I think we're actually probably going to make a fair old bit of cash tonight. Especially because I can sell one of the gold star breams. Hello, Slime Chan. No, I don't want to fight today. Got a sardine, a herring, and an anchovy, and now we've got a bream and a smallmouth bass. We can drop off the coal there, drop off the forage as well, and then everything else can be sold for a reasonable bit of cash. Hello! My sword is now capable of slaying you guys in a reasonable bit of time. You know what, I'll just eat. There's no point in holding on to that. Not just yet at the moment. Later on we'll be able to cook things with them, but for the time being it's not really that important. Right, well, it is time for me to turn in for the night. Let us hope we make a decent bit for tomorrow. We'll be able to head to the merchant again and might be able to get something good. There we go, level 4 fishing. We can now make the recycling machine. Fantastic, because we do find odds and sods and, you know, you can turn them into funky things. 524. That is more than I was expecting. Let's have a look at this. The gold bream did not get me that much. I'm a little bit shocked by that. That got me a lot less than I was expecting. 120 for the gold potato, though. And 150 for the 2 wild horseradishes. Fair enough. There we are, 21st of spring. Year 1. But on that note, we are going to be wrapping up the episode there. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like if you liked and sub if you haven't. But until next time, do take care, everyone.